What happens when the world's most powerful country decides to strike? Not a threat, not a warning, but a real attack. On the night of March 14, 2026, the world woke up in fear. U.S. missiles struck 3 of Iran's nuclear facilities in a single night. And Iran did not stay silent. This is not a drill. This is not a simulation. This is the moment when the Strait of Hormuz, the world's vital oil shipping route, turned into a real battlefield. Based on the exclusive report from the Global Defense Intelligence Review, April 2026 edition, this operation was codenamed Operation Iron Covenant. 3 locations were struck simultaneously: the Natanz uranium enrichment facility, the underground Fordow bunker, and the Isfahan military research complex. The United States deployed 6 V-2 Spirit stealth bombers, 14 F-22 Raptor fighter jets, and more than 40 Tomahawk Block V cruise missiles launched from the destroyers USS Carl Vinson and USS Theodore Roosevelt. According to Jane's Defense Weekly Special Report, March 2026 edition, the total explosive impact was equivalent to 18,000 tons of TNT. In 47 minutes, 3 decades of Iran's nuclear program were devastated. The President of the United States appeared on television at 3 a.m. Washington time. One sentence shook the world. The United States has acted. The threat has been neutralized. But he miscalculated one thing. Iran was ready. In less than 6 hours, Iran activated the Shahab retaliation protocol. More than 120 Shahab-3 and Fateh 110 ballistic missiles were launched simultaneously at 2 targets: Kuwait City and Manama, Bahrain, home to the headquarters of the United States 5th Fleet. Kuwait activated its Patriot PAC-3 systems. Bahrain activated the THAAD system that had been installed 6 months earlier. Out of the 120 missiles launched, 74 were successfully intercepted. The rest were not. Shuwaik Port in Kuwait suffered severe damage. 2 U.S. Navy frigates docked in Manama, USS Monterey and USS Leyte Gulf, were heavily damaged by Fateh 110 missile strikes. Casualties: 47 U.S. military personnel were confirmed killed. 312 were injured. It was the darkest day for the U.S. military since the 1983 Beirut attack. Within 72 hours, the world's 7 most powerful navies began to move. And not all of them were siding with the United States. 1. United States. The U.S. responded by deploying Carrier Strike Group 11, led by the USS Gerald R. Ford, the largest aircraft carrier ever built. It is equipped with 90 fighter aircraft, the Helios laser weapon system, and the nuclear-powered submarine USS Connecticut operating as its underwater shadow. According to the Pentagon Strategic Command Bulletin, March 2026, the U.S. has 13 active aircraft carriers, 68 nuclear submarines, and more than 800,000 active military personnel. The 2026 defense budget, $886 billion. 2. Russia. Russia did not attack. But Russia did not remain silent. The Russian Black Sea Fleet and Mediterranean Fleet were placed on full alert. Moscow issued a stern warning: any action that threatens territory to be regarded as part of strategic sphere of interest will receive a proportional response. Russia has 4,477 active nuclear warheads, the largest arsenal in the world. Its S-500 combi system is capable of destroying targets beyond the atmosphere. This is not an empty threat. 3. China. Beijing chose a different path. China sent 3 aircraft carriers, including the newly launched Fujian, to the Arabian Sea. Officially, The mission was described as a humanitarian mission and the evacuation of Chinese citizens. Unofficially, it marked China's largest demonstration of military power outside its own region. China has 2 million active military personnel, the largest armed force in the world. Its 2026 military budget is estimated at $308 billion. 4. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom activated NATO Article 5 alongside its allies. HMS Queen Elizabeth, Britain's largest aircraft carrier, was deployed together with 6 frigates and 2 Astute-class nuclear submarines. Britain once again showed its strength. France, the only NATO member besides the US with a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, joined the formation. Charles de Gaulle, carrying 40 Rafale fighter jets, stood ready for combat. Israel activated its entire air defense network, Iron Dome, David Sling, and Arrow 3. 2 squadrons of F-35I Adir fighter jets were prepared for escort missions. Tel Aviv had been waiting for this moment for a long time. Pakistan, and India. And perhaps the biggest surprise, Pakistan and India, 2 countries with a long history of hostility, both sent naval forces to the Arabian Sea, but for different purposes. Pakistan quietly supported Iran. India chose to remain neutral while securing vital oil shipping routes for its domestic needs. Now let's talk about something that has made the entire world tremble. The Strait of Hormuz. Only 33 kilometers wide at its narrowest point. Yet through this passage, 21% of the world's total oil supply moves every single day. According to the World Energy Conflict Monitor, April 2026, within 48 hours of the attack's beginning, the price of Brent crude oil surged from $94 to $187 per barrel. The highest record in history. Iran announced, the Strait of Hormuz is officially closed to all ships flying the American flag and those of its allies. The Iranian Navy deployed 8 Russian-made Kilo-class submarines. Naval mines were laid along the main shipping lanes. IRGC speedboats armed with rockets patrolled aggressively. And this is where the balance of global power began to shift dramatically. The question everyone is asking, if this really becomes World War III, who wins? According to the 2026 Global Military Power Index released by the International Strategic Studies Consortium, here are the facts. Iran does not have nuclear weapons. But Iran has something even more dangerous in this context, a geographical location that cannot be replaced. Whoever controls the Strait of Hormuz controls the global economy. The Global Economic Crisis Center projects that if the Strait of Hormuz is closed for more than 30 days, the world will face the worst recession since 1929. Global GDP could plunge by 4.7%. Fuel prices in Indonesia could reach 25,000 Indonesian rupiah per liter. Global inflation could surge above 15%. The UN Security Council convenes an emergency session. But Russian and Chinese vetoes block every ceasefire resolution proposed by the West. The world is trapped. There is no easy way out. And in the middle of all this, thousands of civilian sailors and tankers stranded in the Strait of Hormuz. They are not soldiers. They are not politicians. They just want to go home.